I just had to delete all my memes to film this video, so I hope you guys appreciate this. Hi guys, my front camera is still not working, but welcome back to our new episode of, well, our first episode of What's in the Box. And today's What's in the Box, we are going to be covering toys. I know a lot of people argue you don't need a lot of toys for a dog, and that's true, you don't need a lot of toys for a dog. What you want are the right kind of toys. So most toys can be broken up into interactive toys and non-interactive toys. And I don't mean interactive in the sense that a dog can interact with the toy, I mean how we can interact with the dog with the toy. So first off, I want to get into three basic types of toys that we have. So we've got soft toys, like this crocodile. It's also a squeaky toy. It's a Kong brand, so it's really tough, which is why I bought it. So soft toy that squeaks. This is also a soft toy that, if I can get it right. Oh, come on. He squeaks too, I swear. Squeak, squeak. He also squeaks. He's also Kong. I mean, the puppy won't ever be unsupervised with these types of toys. They won't be left in his crate or anything like that. But I still wanted to make sure they were tough, well-made toys that he wasn't going to easily destroy and eat. It's possible he could destroy them. I hope not. It's still a possibility. So what else have we got? This is a soft toy. This is just a normal kid's toy. I got it at Walking with Dinosaurs a few years ago. I thought it might, be better off actually doing something rather than just sitting on a shelf. So soft toy. What else have we got? Also a soft squeaker. Did have a squeak. This was a pre-loved dog toy from another puppy of ours, who unfortunately passed away a couple of years ago. But that's also a soft toy. Now, next two toys. These are air Kong. So these ones are interesting in that they can be squeakers or not. If I can, I can't do this one-handed. Just bear with me for the love of Jesus. There we go. So these toys can be squeaky or not squeaky, depending on what you want, what your noise level tolerance is. But they're made to kind of be thrown around. So these ones, again, he will be able to have in his X pen, but he won't ever be left unsupervised with them in a crated situation. So these aren't soft toys. These are just throw around toys. You could class them as I can interact with the dog with these, but I'm not going to class these as interactive toys because I can play fetch, but I can't teach him to play fetch with these. I could, it would be tricky. So these are just general toys. What else have we got in the box? Another general squeaky toy. Now these ones, our next category, these are food-based toys. So a lot of people call these interactive. I don't really class them personally as interactive because the dog's interacting with the toy, but the dog's also interacting with these toys. I can't directly interact with the dog with these toys. He can play with these without me. Interactive toys are toys that the dog's not going to play with without me because they're not going to be nearly as fun without me using them, and down the track I'm going to use that as a training tool. So again, Kong, this one is too big for him. This is from the Kong Genius range. I got it because there was a huge special, 50 bucks. You got free shipping. He'll use this when he's bigger. This one is the Puppy Classic Kong. Like this one, you can open it up, stick a whole bunch of different food in there. There's a million different recipes on the internet. You can also get specific Kong treats. These are the puppy-sized ones that you put in there. When we do a bit more of a talk about diet, we'll talk more about snacks because you do need to take into consideration the food that you're putting into these, into their daily intake of food. So these toys will be able to go into the crate with the dog. So if I'm going to be having him crated for any kind of period of time, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, this is something that I will use then. You can also put it in your X pens as well with a whole bunch of other toys to pick from. but that's where these are going to really shine. I can use this, put it in the crate, he can play with that, focus on getting the food out, and it's going to take a little bit of the edge off while he's getting used to being in the crate and being confined safely, I guess. So everybody needs a Kong. Doesn't matter how old your dog is, how young your dog is, they've got a seniors range, tough chewers range. Everybody needs a Kong. Just the benefits, the physical benefits, the chewing, the mental benefits are just, everybody needs a Kong. Every dog needs a Kong. So that's food-based toys. And then we get to arguably one of the most important toys, especially for play development, which is tugs. Now, a lot of old school research says that playing tug can make your dog aggressive. That's just simply not true. Playing tug can be a really good way to build a relationship up with your dog. It can be a really good training tool because it's something that they need you to do. So if they really want to play tug and they want to play it well, they need you to do it. So down the track, you can sit down, all your different type of obedience things, and if they do it, then they get to play tug with you. And that can be way more powerful than a food-based reward to a driven dog that's older. I mean, you can't go past food-based rewards when you're dealing with young puppies. And for a lot of dogs, that food-based rewards are the ultimate. There's so much that you just... So there's so much to say about food as a training tool, and in marker training, that food is amazing. But so are tugs. So I have a couple of different tugs in here just to show you. You're going to keep working? Oh, a minute. Thank you, phone. All right, I got a minute intervals to film this in now. All right, so tugs. So this is just a basic cheap tug you can pick up from anywhere. I've also got just a couple of different hardness. We want something a bit softer for a puppy. There's a tennis ball in here, but I'm going to throw this away because there's been recently people, like, the tennis balls get chewed down, they get really smooth, dogs inhale them, don't want to risk it. A couple of different, like a little rope tug, and this is a bite wedge, another kind of clue as to what kind of puppy I'm getting. It just helps me play tug super efficiently because it's got two little handles, really nice jute fabric, jute or linen, I can't exactly remember, but really nice fabric. I got this from the Canine Pro online store. I've got a lot of stuff from the Canine Pro online store, all my crates. They've got a lot of really good toys and really good quality products. I will absolutely be getting more from them in the future. Oh no, I had to plug it in. Okay, I get 5 minutes. What was I doing? Yeah, Canine Pro, really good shop. Will absolutely be buying more from them in the future. Their shipping time was really quite impressive. Their postage is really affordable. Their pricing is really affordable. You get a good quality product. So, bite pillow. Another toy that I've made this myself. I'm trying to kind of source my toys from all different places. I've got some really expensive, well, some expensive toys, some cheap toys, just to kind of get a well-rounded, so I don't blow my budget. That's it, so I don't blow my budget. But what I've got, I made this is a prey drive toy, because I'm going to be tapping into my dog's natural prey drive to build drive, and then I'm going to use that drive to get the dog to do what I want, essentially. But this is my little prey drive toy. This is some baling twine. This is some baling twine I stole from my dad's property. As well as just some little bits of fur with leather on it. Also some different types of leather, which Dad just has been giving me as offcuts from his leather work. I've got a whole bunch more, so I'm going to make some more of these with different degrees of leather hardness. Just with different types of leather. Just so the dog's got different things to chew on. But so this is my little prey drive toy. I'm going to get some bungee cord and then stick that bungee cord through this loop, tie it onto like a handle so that I can then, you know, jerk it around and make it like, ooh, what is that? I want to play with it and I want to grab it and hold on. One of the big things, I want to do a whole video on how to play tug with your dog, but obviously I'm going to wait till I have my dog to do that video. But one of the main things is kind of making your toy behave like an animal and behave like prey, including when they grab onto it, making it move around. So that's where the benefit of this is, that I have two little handles, I've got a lot of control. So when the dog bites down on this pillow, I can make it move and wiggle and all kinds of fun things. So that's pretty much it for this episode of What's in the Box. Now I have to put it all back in the box. But once the puppy arrives, we're going to go through how we can actually, like how these toys all work in practice, give you a bit of a demo of the best, the way to get the absolute most out of the toys that you've got. Because it really doesn't matter if they're expensive or not. It's all really in how you use them and how you play with your dog. And play is arguably the most important thing when you're looking after and raising your own puppy, little alligator. It's like if you, pretty much every course that I've done has said that if you only have time to do one thing with your dog in a day, play with them. Because if you're playing with your dog right, then they're learning, you're teaching them how to play, you're building drive. You can then from playing, you can shape behaviours. It is the most important thing that you can do with your dog, is playing with them. You're building your relationship. That's really the most important part, is the dog's active, the dog's thinking, the dog's having a good time, and they're having a good time with you. And that's the important part, because I want to have a really good family pet. I want to have a really, really good relationship with my dog, because we're bringing them into a house and bringing this puppy into our family. We're going to have them. Like, a dog's just not a 5-minute commitment. The puppy that we're buying, the breed, can live for 15 years old if you look after them really well. And I want that dog to be happy and have all its needs met, and to be perfectly happy playing with me and my husband. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of What's in the Box. Hit like and subscribe if you did. If your dog has a favourite toy, whack a comment down and below. If you have a recommendation on brands of toys that I can try out, let me know and I'll endeavour to do so. So far, I've mainly just got Kong toys, so I will be interested to probably be doing a review video down the track as to how effective they are and how long they last with the little alligator that we're going to be adopting. That's pretty much it, and until next time, we'll see you later, alligator. Oh, how could anybody scroll past a video with that catchphrase, really? Oh shit, it's still on. Oh god, I'm good at this.